What's up, everybody? This is Shinjiro from Troubleshooting Fight Club, and I'm here with Kelly, of course. What's going on, dude?
Chilling. No
Chilling.
Thursday. Yeah,
What do you say in our generation? Ill like a villain?
yeah.
Maxing, relaxing, acting all cool.
Chilling. Yep.
Shooting some b-ball
Was
outside
it?
the school.
So, yeah, with a couple of guys. They were up to no good.
Started making trouble in the neighborhood. Okay, gotta stop before we get DMCA'd or something. Which, random Hololive news, apparently that happened to Ollie again?
She got struck again.
Yeah, she got struck by someone claiming to be her.
What?
Yeah. And this is like the second time it's happened or something. It's crazy, and it's actually I think it's happened to a couple other talents too, which is just wild to me. And it's like always a battle
So,
to get YouTube to remonetize them. I'm like that's insane. Like, can you not mark them as the originator of all their own content?
right?
Like, can you not let AI take over? Well, anyways, welcome everybody. It's been another wonderfully wacky week of everything as far as baseball is concerned. We will go over
For
some of it,
real.
but first, as always, we like to start off with kind of perusing and going over our videos we uploaded this a week since our last chat, which was last Thursday. So that'd be Friday's video, Tuesday, Wednesday? Yeah, 3 videos.
Yep.
I should know I made the slideshow, but I still got to double check. So let's go on. And the first thing we uploaded last Friday, which is one of our quick videos, which we like to do sometimes, something short and sweet, because no one has any attention span anymore, is we opened a trial deck for Umamusume in English. And this image is a spoiler because that's the hit we got, which was a triple R Nice Nature. I did actually research the trial decks a little deeper, which I probably should have done before buying them. Um, so yeah, you're guaranteed a triple R,
Mhm.
and I had to look at it again, but there is a list of the characters that it could be, and that was one of them.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and the race 1 deck and the race 2 deck have uh, different possible characters. No SPs in trial decks for Umusume, but you will get triple
Oh,
R cards. And actually, some of the climax cards are triple R too. And I actually have to go back and check our video because I didn't realize the climax, or not triple R, it's a CXR, I think is what they're called. But
yeah.
the CXRs in Umamusume have like a big gold kanji down the middle.
Oh,
Remember the
really?
normal? Yeah, like in foil. I didn't know that. Like, really? I could have sworn we got some. I gotta go double check. So I'll have to go look at that again. But you guys check that one out. It's a nice short video. I think this one clocked in under 10 minutes even.
Yeah.
Because trial decks mostly common
The same
cards,
cards.
like three
Yeah.
or four of the same card in a row, right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's a pre-built deck basically for the game, so
Yeah,
you're just looking for the. Well, you get the first card, which is the one in the back, which is
yeah,
also is that in the double R or
I think so. But or it's a trial deck R or something. It's like a trial deck only card.
yeah.
Well, actually, they're all
But-
trial deck only. So I found out that Nice Nature Triple R is only available in trial decks.
Oh,
So you
okay,
won't
that's
get her
cool.
from the normal booster. So they gotta give you an incentive to buy trial decks, right? Which makes sense.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, you get the foil version of that thing too. So, and those are what action cards, I think, which are barely used in Weiss, but it's pretty much
Those are fi-
it's like pretty much all
yeah,
characters and climax cards only.
yeah. It's so weird.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, they have their
there's
uses, but
yeah, there's some meta decks where you use them, but like most of the standard classification decks I've seen and played on the I have that White Schwarz simulator, try to learn the game better, and like they're never used pretty much for most of the sets. So
mhm.
they're kind of weird in that respect. But let's check out the X video we did, which actually you did on Tuesday.
Yep. It's Fate Striker's Dream Striker.
Yeah, Fate Dream Striker, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
Fate Dream Striker. Yeah.
Some
So this
combination of those
is
two words.
yeah, yeah. This is what's it called? This was set B, or I guess the the B
Or
packs that we
maybe it's like
received
World
from
Cup. It's
Anime
Group B.
Expo. Oh, yeah, probably.
Well, I think the baseball was also A, B, and C, so who knows?
Yeah, but I think from what I saw in like up to B, there's already like 400 cards,
Oh my god.
like different servants. Yeah,
Oh
so
jeez.
I would have needed like at least 10 more packs to like three.
And assuming no dupes, right?
Yeah,
In a perfect world.
to try to hit the entire set in one go.
For just B, let alone
No,
the rest of
well,
them.
no, they combine them. So I'll find out. Hope or maybe it's. Oh, hang on. No, because the number would be for all of the sets, right?
Well, because I remember in baseball, the baseball set, A, B, and C were all different.
Well, yeah, the servants that you get, but the card number
Hmm.
is of 410, I think.
Oh, maybe I'm hoping it's for the whole set and not just for B, because that would be insane.
Yeah, no, that's the whole set. That's the whole set. So that's A, B, and C combined.
B alone has 400, 1,200 cards. I know there's a lot of servants in this game, but I don't
Jesus,
think there's that many. Well, there are.
right?
I haven't seen
There's
any,
different
your
variants.
openings, but there are ones where the servant shows up more than once.
Yeah, I haven't got any. Oh no, I did get some dupes from A, I think, and maybe a couple from B.
I mean,
I'm
not
not
as a
sure.
dupe, but I mean the servant will be on multiple cards.
Oh
That's something.
no, these are
Because that's what we
yeah,
saw in
these
the
are
baseball set. And there's no way. I don't think there's 400 servants in FGO.
yeah. Well, there's always like freaking what's it called? Gene Alter, Gene Avenger, Gene. Like there's a it's a
Gene Summer, two versions, a
yeah,
summer for each of them. Santa
right.
Claus version. No, but I mean like
Oh my God.
in the original one there was, or the baseball one there was, I think, multiple Ishtar cards. Like one was her batting, one was her as a cheerleader or something like that.
Oh, maybe
Yeah, so
I'd
I
have
wonder if they're doing
to.
the same thing. That's how they get the 400.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it's turning out to be a pretty fun set. Like
Also, shout out to Kelly's cat. I can hear in the background.
all the yeah, she snuck in here, and yeah, I mean, the animation's cool. Some of the animation is the like the one on screen. The Okita Soji is what is it? The April Fools
No, that's
animation.
from Koha
What?
Ace. So Koha Ace is a comic that is actually where they're from. They weren't part of FGO. They were part of like a gag comic.
Oh, okay.
The April Fools is by Rio. Was it Rio? Yeah, Rio. Those are the ones that do like the dead eyes, the kind of like crazy eyes all the time. Remember? They always have that dead stare.
Oh,
But they're similar. They're all chibis. So
yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, if you guys can find them, they are out there,
yeah, we
and you
found
like
out that they're
Fate,
still kind of available. So
yeah,
which is cool.
pick them, pick you up a couple and see what you get.
Well, it's kind of neat too because I think it was the baseball ones. Only like the SSR rarity servants were foiled. But in this one, like every card you got so far is foiled. Oh, did we lose you?
Nope, I'm still here. Kicking the cat out.
No.
Yeah, they all have like sparkly bits. If you guys go to our Instagram, I took pictures of them, and you can actually see the. It's hard to in this one you could see it on like the bottom half of this card, but it's basically that confetti pattern on all the cards. But when I took the pictures and posted them on Instagram, it really popped.
No, there it goes. Shows up better.
So check out the Instagram, and you guys will be able to see how they look in the light and stuff like that. But yeah, what else? What else did we have this week? That was
we had yesterday's video,
Thursday. Mm-hmm.
which was a single box, and I kind of regret not buying more than one, of the Hololive official card game for what's it called, Ayakashi Vermillion. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Vermillion.
yeah, that was a
And
fun.
you said that.
Hmm?
Oh, I said you said that they've been going up in price too, right?
It's interesting, yeah, because they've kind of been holding steady at around MSRP,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just kind of browsing around last night or the day before, going, oh, maybe pick up some more boxes. Like, oh man, they're all like in like the 70s now instead of being around the $50, $55 range.
Yeah.
For every set I looked up. Even the reprints of the first was it Blooming Radiance set?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you go on TCG Player, which has like a price tracker, you can see the graph, and yeah, they're all kind of ramping up for some reason, and I'm not
Oh,
sure why that is. Because I mean, they held at like MSRP forever,
yeah.
and
Maybe
secondary
it's just
markets
becoming
charging more. I don't know if maybe supply is getting short now.
maybe
So, but
it's starting
we'll just
to
have to
dwindle a
wait.
bit.
We'll just have to wait for a reprint.
Yeah. Right. Next March will it'll be a plethora of $40 and $50 boxes
Right.
again.
That's happened with was it Blooming Radiance?
Yeah.
I think it already had a second print, right? Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Because that one, um, that's what we saw online that people who got the the few rare people who got the autos, which we'll talk about later in this chat too, um, instead of being gold foil, there's silver foil in the second print.
Yeah.
So I wonder if
Mhm.
the third print would have like bronze
That would be cool.
or blue. I don't
Or if
know.
it
Yeah,
yeah, or if it's just like white or black, like that way they don't have to reprint it. I mean, you would want it to be a little special, right?
yeah. I don't think they do white or black because I don't think it would stand out enough. Some of these cards are like crazy
Yeah,
designs, right? Like
that's
you wouldn't be able to see
true.
it. As you can see,
It's already hard.
the photo pattern, foil patterns are crazy on these. So
Yeah, it's already hard for us to see the rarity on these cards.
yeah, if you go watch the short of the Marine card you see there, we didn't realize it was a triple rare or double rare.
Double rare,
Yeah,
double rare. Yeah,
you should have noticed because it has no border.
yeah,
I'm like straight up, like, oh yeah,
yeah. I thought it at first. I thought it was an Oshi card. That's why I flipped it over, and I was like, "Well, it's not a white Oshi card." Like
yeah. It was. It's just which I'm not what the hell they call them, not character cards, but it's not a. Yeah,
like
it wasn't an Oshi card.
a cheer card.
No, cheer card is the like
Oh, the one with the
mana.
like the energy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know another word for it other than call it mana, like magic.
yeah, right.
Or energy is Pokemon.
Energy is Pokemon. Yeah,
Okay, yeah. I can remember. I never played it, so I don't know. My sisters
uh,
did though, so I knew some of it, but that was about it.
uh,
We're a little older than most people out there, in that Pokemon was actually a little after our time.
hmm
It's weird to say that because it seems like most of the collectors are kind of close to our age, but actually they're all younger than us. Like the hardcore old guys who grew up with it, right?
Yeah,
Like, oh, they're actually, not a lot younger than us, but younger enough that, that wasn't something we got into because we were like, we were like deep into high school and into girls instead of cards at that point.
yeah.
We were more concerned with putting gas in our car to go see a movie or something at that
Right.
point. So that's right, kids. It'll happen to you too.
Yep. And one day it'll happen to you. No.
That's what one of my friends was telling me about with his son. It's like they start off just like he did. Like you think girls are gross, you're scared of boobs, and that's all you can think about after a while. You,
Right.
you make that transition in life.
hmm
I don't know if I need to know that about your son, but that is fantastic. Well, let's move on to more hobby talk and with some releases that are coming out soonish, I guess you can say. Um, just on the front page of Tops when I logged in earlier this week. I guess they're releasing their first Chrome K-pop set, and this is for Jennie, who is from Blackpink. Again, I am not super into K-pop or know too much about them. I do know who she is though because she's famous,
Yeah.
as
I
is
think
Blackpink. So
didn't we see her throw out a first pitch like at Dodger Stadium once?
I think Blackpink did, not just her. I think the group
Oh,
was there. I think she's a lead. Yeah, she's a lead.
yeah. Well, go, Jennie.
Yep. Oh god, I'm trying to remember the name. She's the whatever of Destiny's Child. Crap.
Beyonce?
Beyonce. Yeah. Like Beyonce and Destiny's Child. She's. Why could I not remember Beyonce? Someone fetch my brain pills. Grandpa needs some medication.
uh,
But yeah, I wonder if this is one of those things that it's gonna sell. Like, it's one of those like cross genre things, and I think I haven't checked, but I'm sure like the K-pop communities have heard about this,
Hmm.
so I'm sure it's gonna shell out pretty quick because they're still hugely popular. She's still hugely popular, right?
Yeah.
And it's a race in America, so it's more accessible to everyone because they've been like K-pop like collectible cards. I mean, as they are for like every celebrity in Asia,
Hmm.
but I don't know that people here had access to them outside of buying them off eBay from foreign sellers or overseas sellers. So who knows? Topps is probably gonna make a lot of money on this. Like, you know what? We're gonna keep doing this. So I won't be surprised if we see like a whole slew of like random. Well, I mean, they've already had celebrity set cards, right?
Hmm.
But I don't know if they've done K-pop yet. They do a size set though. I might be interested. Just saying. Like that's
Right.
hilarious. And now back to actual sports. Keeping in last week's theme of sets we won't buy because we cannot afford them. Topps Chrome Baseball Sapphire is set to release in a week, or at
Dang.
least go up for order in a week. And as typical, it's got that usual Sapphire look to it. Um, this is specifically a set that I only collect singles of. Like, I think I've been in one break of it, and I was like, I got nothing.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, but every Sapphire card has that sapphire kind of prismatic color around it, and then everything looks great. Um, Let me go back to their slide because it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, I don't think they're doing as dark a blue this year.
Yeah, it doesn't look. It looks more like turquoise-ish.
Yeah, the dark blue, well, for the last several years has been the base card, quote unquote. So that was
Hmm.
the ones I've been picking up for cheap because it's a color match to the Dodgers. Earlier
Yeah.
ones were like a lighter ice blue, and looks like they're kind of
Hmm.
going to, like you said, like a more turquoisey pattern there. So we'll see,
The blue pigmentation costs too much.
right? But for those who have the money and the means, that's a cool set to pick up.
Yep.
Expect to lose money though, as is always the case with baseball cards.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, watch our videos. You'll see us like, oh look, we had this whole jumbo and we got a two relics and an auto for a bunch of nobodies. No, Marlins relievers or whatever, right?
Right. Oh my god.
But a
That's
little
always the
more
worst.
affordable is the next release I came across was Panini Prisms going to be up for Dutch auction pre-order. Um, Prism is Panini's version of Chrome, if you want to call it
Hmm.
that. Still kind of a value proposition because it's priced cheaper than Chrome and three autos per box, which is nice. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Tops.
remember, remember when Tops used to have two autos per box? Pepperidge Farm
Yeah.
remembers.
Now it's one auto and one relic. Woo.
Or the hobby box now was one of either.
Yeah.
The hobby box used to be two autos, and the jumbo was
Hmm.
three. So, yeah, times have changed. Granted, we
Yep.
also came from the era of junk wax where you were guaranteed nothing because every
True.
box was random.
Very true.
Like there were no hobby boxes,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is why I don't mind buying retail because you know what? Even if the guaranteed hit might be something junk anyways. So,
Yeah. And there was no such thing as a bullshit Breaker's Delight box,
mhm.
which is hit heavy, as you guys know.
Yeah, that's kind of one of those weird like false positives kind of situation, or
Yeah.
I can't remember the actual term for it is, but people see, oh, the breakers always get the hits. Well, they also open like 20 times more product than you and I ever will, if not more than that.
Yep.
Like, look at the number of boxes we've opened this year for baseball alone is probably in the, I don't know, six or seven, right?
Hmm.
The Kingdom
Probably.
alone by himself has probably opened well
Like,
over 100 something,
yeah.
you know. So that's why they end up with more hits because just open way more cards. That's just how it is. But
Hmm.
if it's a breaker like Kingdom where you can get your team, that's the best way to go because then it's a value
Yep.
proposition to collect your team. I'm not really into the whole like random or pick your player for example over in price because everyone wants Shohei Ohtani, right? Because I want all the Dodgers, I want all the Angels, not just one good.
Oh,
So,
Angels.
right, yeah, they're a really cheap spot now, and they'll probably remain a cheap spot despite Mike Trout autos being possible, which is crazy. Also on the value docket, and
Mhm.
kind of a preview because we have 2 hobby boxes of these incoming. We finally got more information from Pulse on Big League Chew. This thing's been kind of, I think we've talked about this multiple times because we keep getting teased about it.
Yeah.
First, the original announcement, we're like, we don't know what these cards look like. Then the second announcement, where it's like, oh, we got some previews of cards,
Hmm.
but we still had like no firm release time, which
Yeah,
sucked.
it was like and I think the second preview was nothing but the animated
Yeah, the
characters,
character
like
cards, right? Yeah,
yeah.
like the one you see of the ski,
So
like the ski. I think not skis, but this Nick Kurtz one. I think they've been shown forever, and the skins one
yeah.
on the cup on the box has been shown forever.
Hmm.
Um, but their website does have a little bit more info on it, which is funny that they do it now because the boxes are all sold out.
Are they really?
Yeah, you can't even buy them on the website right now. They go into the history of Big League Chew itself,
That's
and
cool.
I'm assuming there's a card for him. He's the founder of Big League Chew,
Mhm.
for a pitcher for the Portland Mavericks. So
Well,
that's were they PCL?
probably.
I'm trying to remember which league they were in, but yeah. I've heard of them, but I'm not super deep into that knowledge. But that's pretty cool. So hopefully he has a card because that'd be kind of fun to have just for shits and giggles. Because I mean, Big League Chew for those of a certain age is iconic. Back when we had bubblegum chewing tobacco and candy cigarettes.
Uh,
That's something you don't see anymore.
right? Oh, for sure. So,
I'll
but gambling is all over the place.
also say maybe kids will have candy edibles like, oh wait, that's just a brownie. Never mind. They already got that.
Yeah,
And
so it
here's
says the Mavericks were an independent baseball team in
mhm.
the and they were originally founded by Bing Russell.
Oh, interesting.
So Bing Russell, famously father of Kurt Russell.
Hmm.
So, if an opposing team hit a home run there, I would hope that they would play some sort of like steak,
Right.
steak.
Here's some more card reviews. We got The Miz and Punch Out Pink Lemonade, Connor Griffin. Punch Out Pink Lemonade is one of their flavors. So I'm assuming there's going to be a bunch of cards with the different flavors on there, right? I hope.
I mean, yeah, one would hope
Yeah.
that a
But it is kind of
crossover
cool
like
how
this
they
would
have
happen.
both like the drawn caricature version of the player cards, and they also have like just, oh, here's your photo. Here's a normal baseball card, kind of normal.
Yeah.
And the other thing they previewed, which is super cool to me at least, was I think Pikachu always just had the same dude on the front, right?
Uh, think they, I think they did. I've only seen 2 flavors. So one of them was like the bubblegum
Yeah,
flavor, and I think the
grape.
grape.
Yeah,
But from what I can remember, I always thought it was the same dude
yeah,
on
right. I
all
thought
of
it was
them.
that same character every
Mhm.
time. But anyways, they have a set of cards which feature different characters that represent the different flavors. So these would be kind of fun to get too. Now,
Hmm.
as far as collectability, I'm sure they're not very collectible at all. But I think they're sweet.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have because I know they had a special grape pack for Aaron Judge.
Oh, they did. Oh,
So I wonder if he'll be like a chaser
huh.
for these specifically.
Unless he's like Ohtani and he signed the Topps exclusive deal.
Damn it.
I don't know if he did or not. Because Ohtani did that. Yeah, Mookie did too, I think. Because remember, it's
Mm,
the opposite from Mookie. His autos were only in Panini for a long time.
yeah.
And then now he's signing for Topps again. So it's kind of weird. It's like,
Yeah, well,
what's up, Topps? Like, Mookie wasn't good enough for you when he was at the Red Sox?
Right.
winning
Right.
MVPs in a World Series. Like what the hell, you know?
Well, hopefully that's one of the things that they were ironing out with the whole thing. Because I mean, I think it would be pretty cool to see Aaron Judge on his flavor
Yeah,
of
right.
the show.
Not that we have any love for the Yankees, but that's still a cool ass card.
Yeah,
That, or still would be a cool ass card.
it would be. Yeah, Grand Slam grape is his flavor, by the way.
Ah, okay. Oh, so he's gonna replace Cannon Cartwright here. Cannon
Well,
Cartwright looks like a
maybe,
beast, by the way. Look at that
right?
guy.
Oh yeah. You know when I was when I was catching, I would use the finger
The finger out.
like yeah, well, not the finger out. Well, yes, the finger out, but it also had like a little secondary cubby back there.
Hmm.
Like it was an extra
Like a little
flap
pocket.
for yeah.
Yeah,
So
I had
it would feel like
when I was pitching, I had a Mizuno glove that had like the specific oval cut out for your finger to stick out,
Mhm.
which is because that's what we all did because we thought it was cool, not that it was actually better.
yeah. It just feels good.
Like how we all pull the stirrups as high as possible, thereby eliminating the purpose of stirrup socks.
Yeah. Uh
So funny.
yeah.
And Fight 10 necklaces, and what the hell else do we have?
Oh my god.
We all had the Fight 10 necklace. That was the coolest shit ever.
It just made us feel good, okay? We know it doesn't work.
No, I got a ring of titanium around me. It's making my circulation better or whatever.
Oh yeah, the copper
No,
bracelet.
that's what I think Fight 10 was supposed to be about too.
Yeah, uh-huh.
And it's funny too because people are like, "Oh man, but the Fight 10 sleeves work really well." It's like that's just because they're a compression sleeve,
Right?
just like the copper fit stuff. It's not that copper's in it that makes it help you. It's compression sleeves just work.
Yeah, just in general.
Yeah, I am an authority. I have somewhat of authority on this because I have arthritis and I wear them all the time. Compression garments are helpful. So moving on to hobby and another preview of what we have coming up. Something way off the beaten path for us.
Speaking of tight,
This is from the mostly known for baseball cards, but they do big cards for everything. The company BBM in Japan, and this is I think their second release of 2026 Sumo cards. This is specifically called Sato, which is essentially like hometown. So there's hometown cards and other things, but we haven't talked about it much in chat. But I kind of got back into Sumo like a year ago, and then I kind of dragged you into it again, or into it
yep.
with me. So we do have our
It,
favorites.
it's amazing, man. Is my boy 14? Oh, my boy 14 is on the cover
Mhm.
there. Look at him. Look at him right
and,
there.
and other friends right here too.
Oh, that's the little guy?
No, that's our friend.
Oh, yes, fish.
Yeah, sumo fish, yeah.
Little fish. Yeah.
And then I think Onishki's right here,
She's right there in the
and then
middle.
Hoshoryu and Onosato, yeah.
Mhm.
By the way, Hoshoryu just had knee surgery.
Surgery? Yeah.
Yeah, so he's gonna be out for quite a while. But it's good, I'd rather him get fully healthy because I mean
Yeah.
you want that for Yokozuna. Same with Onosato. He had the shoulder surgery. Now he's performing better, right?
Mm-hmm.
But those are in our possession now, so we will be opening those in our next filming session. I am planning to have something fun for the background and for our mat, so look forward to that. We like to decorate.
What are they going to bring out?
Right. Oh, and one thing they do have, makes it more baseball related. They have first pitch cards.
Dude, when I saw that, that was awesome. I was like, oh, man, that's amazing.
I like how they even give you the date of the game and what field they're at, which is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And there are autos in these boxes. I don't think it's guaranteed, but the hit rate supposedly is very high.
Oh, okay.
So there
That's
is a
cool.
pretty good chance one of our boxes may have an auto in it.
Sweet.
So we'll look forward to that. I hope everyone looks forward to that. Maybe do we have to do like a exposure warning before that video?
Maybe we'll give him an air horn.
Yeah. Warning. Big
Incoming.
big boys coming. Incoming. Lots of butt cheeks.
Yokozuna.
Right? If you don't like cheeks, don't watch this video.
But why are you watching this in the first place? I mean, why are you even?
That's true.
We got the cheap Rubenesque beauties.
Charlotte Tanner Scott. Mr. BBL himself. What was it? Big beautiful left? No. Big bad lefty?
Big bad lefty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too funny.
You guys are wild.
Oh, on to more sports card talk or hobby talk. I didn't post the entire article because it's an athletic article, so go read it. Or in this case, it's being reposted by Outkick, which I think is part of Fox.
Oh well.
But remember Dick's years ago or a year ago bought that, remember the 50/50 set? There was like that 1/1 auto relic, and it was Dick's Sporting Goods that bought it for like millions of dollars.
Yeah, and everybody was like, "What the fuck are they doing?"
Yeah, and they said they were going to display it. Well, it turns out they've been going around to conventions and card shows and all kinds of things, buying up rare cards, both vintage and new. Not to sell though. Apparently, they're going to be in like a display area, kind of like a hobby example, and not just baseball. It's going to be all sports, because they do already sell sports cards. Um, not that ours do, but other Dick's Sporting Goods around the country too, outside of Southern California. So I guess that's what they're doing is they're setting up these kind of little, like a vault area. It's like, oh, come see these really expensive cars and kind of draw people in, or give people a reason to kind of hang around the store a little longer, I guess, and peruse, and maybe you go like, hey, maybe if I buy this blaster of Series 2, I too can get an Ohtani autograph. And the answer is no, you won't, because that never happens. But or your chances are super slim. But we don't open cards because we know we're gonna make money. We do it because we just like gambling, honestly. Like, let's not lie about it, right? It's kind of just fun to know find out what you got,
Yeah, it's definitely that endorphin rush of like, ooh, what am I gonna get?
Yep.
But remember, kids, 90% of or I'd say like 80% of the time, it's very much I didn't get nothing.
Yeah, maybe more than that. I mean, like people say, "Oh, I didn't make my money back in this box." Yeah, you're never gonna make your money back in like probably 99% of boxes of cards.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's the jumbo now, like 270?
Yeah, something like that.
And your jumbo gave us 3 hits, which are probably combined value of $30.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So sad. So sad when you put it that way.
Right?
But yeah.
Now, our Topps Chrome Platinum hobby, different story.
Oh yeah, very much so.
But that's only if you were like us and were able to buy it at MSRP. Because secondary price right now is insane for those. But Chrome Platinum Anniversary, still one of the greatest releases for Topps, and I hope they don't screw it up. I kind of expect that to be a $200 box next year, or next time they do this.
Right?
So, you know what? This next one's fun, because speaking of fat hits, and we're totally not jealous. Oh, I should have put that meme up. The So Happy For You. Yeah. Because they have the rotor one, right? So, as many of you have probably figured out from listening to us, seeing what we open, we are fans of Hololive. Not that we follow every single talent, because there's too freaking many of them.
You goddamn right.
There are enough hours in the day. That was loud. Like, damn, that scared me.
That's Aurora.
No, it's not the rolling her R's enough.
Right.
So wait for them jetpacks. Anyways, so Hololive English girls, in this case, it was Cali, Bei, Bijou, and Ina were opening cards, and Bijou specifically pulled the first of 3 autos that I saw. Apparently, there was a 4th one that I didn't catch. And so the first auto she pulled here was Haku's Bales.
Mm-hmm.
For those who don't know, this isn't like Weiss, where you're guaranteed an auto in a case.
Yeah.
there are many people, including members of Hololive, who have opened entire cases of Hololive O.C.G cards and gotten not a single auto.
Yeah,
Um,
she's on screen right now.
yeah, right
On
there.
the left.
She's the one.
Maury.
Miss Unlucky. Ina got one, I think, in she had like 100 boxes. Remember? It was like
Yeah.
this huge stack, and then she got it like in the 20th box or something. She pulled herself, which is hilarious. So you got the
Rigged.
right. She got the Bay card. She got this Ayame card, also to foil auto, which I'm like, really? No, they're opening together. You can't really tell her in this picture, but there are other hands that they're like sitting around a table. It was
Mhm.
Bijou specifically who kept pulling these. The rest of them didn't pull any of the autos, which is crazy. And you can just see the how many packs and wrappers and cards are strewn about it.
Ridiculous.
And the third one I saw on that stream was this one, which is not present Ian member Raura.
Hmm.
And I do recommend you go watch the video. There actually someone did clip the whole thing and subtitle and so you can get straight to the hits. So you don't have to watch the entire stream, which is like an hour and a half long.
Oh, nice.
But volume warning. They pretty much scream the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, except for Ina, who doesn't really scream. He's very demure. But that was a crazy. But I also want to bring attention to something because I think I mentioned this. Oh no, it's about tomorrow's short, not today's short. One thing we
Okay.
like about these cards is they're very tongue in cheek and they do kind of lean on the insider jokes of Hololive and some of the memes.
Hmm.
And so this is more of a close up of the Hako's card or Bale's card, right?
Hmm.
Please note that her skill description is upside down. There's a very good reason for that, and it's because she's Australian.
Dude, like you told me that I was dying. I was like,
Yeah, not the first time either, because I think when they released her Nendroid, the photos from Good Smell were also upside down.
yeah, like the preview, I think, right?
Yeah, and then some of the like official cover um, photos of her are also upside down, which is freaking hilarious.
Too funny.
So good. Oh man. In keeping with the theme of I don't know, it's not really anime, but we'll keep anime aesthetic. We'll call it right.
Hmm.
So we also play Umamusume, which I think most people have figured out at this point. And we are in our videos are in the midst of opening many boxes of Umamusume stuff.
Yes.
So just recently was released Agnes Digital in her Halloween costume, which is she's a Zhangxi, which is a Chinese vampire. They call them hopping vampires. So they jump around for walking. It's kind of funny. But she got her costume version came out, and there was I didn't get her. I didn't roll for her because I'm saving up for someone else. But someone posted this. So there's like little hints and information about their character, or little comments from the character when you roll them. And this is surprisingly deep for a character who's supposed to be. I don't know how to describe her. She's the ultimate stan.
Uh,
Let's say that,
yeah.
right? But I'll do some translations here because Oshi means your favorite person or thing, right? Your Oshi is someone that you're obsessed over. And
Hmm.
this statement where she says everything in the universe is someone's Oshi, and even if it's not your thing, it should still be treated as precious. That is a surprisingly deep statement, and it kind of, interesting enough, runs parallel to certain Buddhist philosophies that say something similar.
Hmm.
The current Dalai Lama, for example, said that our objective in life is to help people, and if we can't help them, at least don't hurt them, which is kind of in the same thread. So this is kind of a nothing burger to most people, but I thought it was very interesting to show her kind of perspective on her obsessive behavior. She's not, she doesn't judge, right?
Yeah.
That's her thing, which that's what's kind of lost in translation in translating to English. Her Japanese storyline when I played the Japanese version was much kind of more nuanced in that
Hmm.
she has self-imposed limits on everything. Like she's very much like the freaky fangirl type character, but she does not interject herself or bother anybody. She kind of keeps everything to herself, which is ironically people say that's she's kind of the perfect fan, right?
Yep.
As obsessed and everything that she is with other characters or other things that she loves, she doesn't interfere with their
No.
lives or get in any trouble, right? Or
Yeah.
cause any problems, which a lot of us can learn from. Especially as we just got off Hololive, and the anti thing is very big. People tend to be very, I don't know, they're just you can't even call them haters because it's almost obsessive, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like that for a lot of things. If should our channel ever get big enough, we hope to one day have antis as well. We kind of had one already. That
One
one
day,
mysterious dude.
one day, yeah, one day we'll be CRFC bullying you everywhere you turn. It'll be CRFC,
Right.
and
Speaking
then
of
you can
bullying,
hate.
you want to talk about this next one?
Oh my god, what a game! Let me say that first. The ups, the downs, the ups, the even higher ups.
The mostly downs, depending on what team
Oh
you're
my
with.
god, yeah. So I'd like to preface this section to our dear friend Kingdom that we apologize, but we don't apologize because it's something that happened,
Yeah.
and it happened unfortunately to his team.
Hey,
But
don't get us wrong.
man,
It's happened to the Dodgers before too, and we've had to wear it.
yeah,
So
yeah, for sure. But dude, when I saw this score line, when I saw the score line, I was like, so did they just hit 22 home runs? Like, how did they score this many? 22 to nothing. That is crazy.
especially right now
And
when they're like in a part of their season where they're so they're looking for something good to happen, right? Now they did win the next game,
mhm,
but it was just
yeah,
like, how much more can you beat this team down?
right.
You know, we'll go into that too. We got more slides about this. This is not the only slide about this
Yeah,
incident.
we have theories. But yeah, but one of the biggest plays, which is towards the end of the game, was when Julio freaking tossed the live ball into the stands and
Yeah, not realizing it was
two
only
more
2 outs.
yeah, two more runs scored. So dude, as soon as he turns and like throws his arm back, I'm running.
Oh, that's what you see. Like if you watch the play, like I think Yelich is on third. He
Yeah,
kind of looks at him and is like, "Did that just happen?"
like
And just starts trotting towards home plate.
right.
So by rule, that is a ground rule double, even if he threw it into the stands himself.
Yeah, like he would have to put his arms up himself, right,
Yeah.
or somebody. Yeah,
Uh,
and they didn't do it quick enough, so they scored 2 runs.
yeah. Well, I mean, the ball didn't bounce on his own. He threw it into the stands.
Yeah,
So it's like just crazy. I mean, I get it. At that point, they were already down like
20
19
something.
runs,
Yeah,
19-0. So he was just checked out, and it was the eighth, right? It's like just get out of
yeah,
here. Yeah, he just
yeah. Yeah, as soon as he does it, he turns around and realizes what he's done, and he's
yep,
like, "Oh!"
yeah.
You just see it on his face. It's like, "Damn, dude."
Well, in the end of the day, though, it's not like it really hurt them that much more.
Mm-hmm.
Though it did become another interesting baseball stat where they said it's like it's not a fun stat. It's more of like let's make fun of the Mariners stat, where the Mariners are what was it? They're 0-5 when they allow 20 or more runs.
Damn.
So it's happened multiple
Well, yeah,
times. Hmm.
super crazy,
Yeah.
super crazy though.
Sorry, Mariners fans, we could
But
not bring it up because that was just your
yeah,
eyeballs pop out of your head when you saw that score. Like, what is this football? You know, that's the main joke was.
yeah. Well, speaking of numbers,
Oh yeah,
there's another number. So it's hard to continue the hurt parade right now.
yeah.
I came across this. Carelli has a lower average this season than a one-armed outfielder named Pete Gray did for the 1945 St. Louis Browns. That's wild.
Now, I will preface this. I will defend him a little bit. For those who haven't played sports, Cal is coming off an oblique injury. Now, they never really got too specific on it. It may be a tear. It could have been a sports hernia. Who knows, right?
Mhm.
But as a catcher and a switch hitter, that's brutal.
Yep.
I wonder if he shouldn't even be playing. Like, they might have brought him back too soon, right?
Yeah.
It's one of those nagging injuries that's probably going to bother him all the way until the offseason, until next year.
Oh, for sure.
That's not an easy injury to come back from, with especially, like I said, especially for a catcher. You're crouching, you're switch hitter, you're torquing your torso in both directions. Swinging can't feel good. Diving for balls, leaning to one direction can't feel good. Like, nothing he does is going to feel good with an oblique injury.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
not
it's
even.
just. I think I said this to Kingdom before the season started. I said for the Mariners to kind of get over the hump this year was we don't expect Cal to hit 60 home runs again. I said, but you need Julio to get back to his MVP season, right? Or his fighting for the MVP seasons, because we know he's capable of it. Because
Mm-hmm.
last year was a lot of heavy lifting by Cal and not much else. So if you
Yeah.
had Julio picking up the slack or playing to his ability, offensively, most of your problems would be solved. Now, that didn't really happen. As this slide and the previous slide kind of show you.
Mm-hmm.
Because even if Julio plays out his minor at this point, there's not a lot backing him up. So,
Yeah. It's like
hmm,
crazy because he had like what was it, 60 something home runs last year?
60 home runs even, yeah.
Yeah. And this year he only has 50 something hits and like 300 at bats.
Yeah.
So it's
Oof.
like yeah, it's like a complete it's a complete 180 of what the season he had just a year ago. So
Yeah, and again, I wasn't expecting him to hit 60 home runs again, you know.
mm-hmm.
And he's always been a low average power guy. He's a slugger,
Mm-hmm.
which is why you don't see him high up in the order. Um, but I was expecting at least his career average, right? Because career
Yeah.
average is pretty good offensively as a catcher. So it was just, and their pitching hasn't been great the last couple weeks either, which is shocking for them because that's their calling card, right?
Yeah. That's what their bread and butter, as they say.
Yep. They're not bread and butter right now. They're just like unground,
Milk,
unmilled wheat
their milk toast.
and raw milk. Yeah, they haven't got to the bread
Yeah.
and butter yet. Hmm. Well, let's move on to some more happier baseball news, at least for us.
Hey.
And throwing it back to Hololive. So again, we don't follow every talent because there's too many of them. But this is Hakui Koyori. Now she is part of Holo X or Holux. So she's the
Mhm.
underling of your favorite, La Plus.
Yes, the plus.
She's also a big baseball fan. And in Japan, she did the like play ball call for I think the WBC game. She's
Oh, okay.
done live watch alongs of specifically the Giants, the Yomiuri Giants. I
Mm-hmm.
think some other games too. I know she's done some stuff with the Taiwanese baseball league,
Uh-huh.
and she's very actually pretty knowledgeable of baseball. And we're gonna talk about this at a little bit of length because it's also the title of this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday, or was the day before, she live streamed the Dodgers and the Rockies. Now, why is this important
Oh.
to us? Because in 24 and 25, we had whole live night at Dodger Stadium,
Mm-hmm.
and so we jokingly had the whole live buff, right? Like we won
Yes.
the World Series because of the power of whole live. We didn't have that day this year. We're like, oh crap, we're over, right? We're done. And the Dodgers have been playing like crap the last couple days, right?
Mm-hmm.
But lo and behold, this kind of popped up like what Monday? It got announced out of nowhere. and
Yeah.
she did the game on Tuesday, right? Yeah, it was Tuesday.
Hmm.
Tuesday's game she streamed, so she watched the did a watch along for the Rockies Dodger game. Now it's only been 2 games, including that one, but they are undefeated since then.
We're back.
Yep, offense did a little bit better, so maybe the whole live buff is back.
So
I hope.
back.
I pray.
Right.
I mean, if they three-peat this year, that's all the evidence you need. 3 straight years of whole live collaborations and 3 straight World Series. That's pretty strong evidence to me.
Yep. I mean, it would solidify it for sure.
Oh
So.
yeah, and with all different talents. It's not like it's just one.
Hmm.
Because the first year was who was it? It was Gura.
Is Pecora?
Oh, Pokora, Gura, and Suise.
Suisse, yeah.
And then last year was the
Bales,
Ian girl. So it was no, not Bales.
Bebo,
It was yeah, Bibu, Iris,
Iris.
and what am I forgetting the last one? I mean, you have the
Ina,
standees at your house. You should know.
Ina
Ina,
nice.
that's
Yeah.
right. And this year we had nothing until this.
What a coinky dink.
Now I did
We're
watch
winning.
her stream on and off. It was interesting because she was watching on TV, but because of broadcasting rules, she couldn't show it because there is a broadcast partner in Japan for MLB, which is either a BEMA or NHK depending on the game. So she was doing the game day 3D kind of follow along on her channel, but you could tell she was
Yeah.
watching the actual game because she was commenting on things that you wouldn't see in the game day 3D.
Oh, right, right.
The funniest one to me, which is why you're showing him at a bat there, and that looks nothing like Max Muncy, but it is his batting stance. So that part's correct. So she follows NPB. She's not. She kind of casually follows MLB, right? And she said as much
Uh-huh.
during the stream. She kind of keeps up with what's going on, but she doesn't watch the games because they're on at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And most of these girls stream till like 2 in the morning or whatever, right? So the way they're waking up that early to watch a baseball game, or I think it's like 9 in the morning sometimes. Um, Apparently, she had never seen Max Muncy with glasses before,
Oh, really?
and so this cracked me up. She saw him with glasses. She's like, "Oh, look at those glasses! Like those are so cute." And then she commented on his beard, saying he looks like Santa Claus.
What the fuck?
And then for the remainder of the entire game, she referred to him as cute Muncy, Kawaii Muncy. Yep. I don't know that anyone has
Oh,
ever called Max Muncy cute, and I hope he finds out about this and never lives it down.
oh my god.
So she may have a favorite Dodger player now, which of all people is the Rectangle Man.
That's too funny.
That's hilarious, right?
Yeah.
But it reminds me of in 24 when they won the World Series. Um, as Japanese fans became more familiar with the Dodgers because they mostly watched the MLB games because of Ohtani, right? So they were most familiar with the Angels.
Uh-huh.
They didn't really have a reason to watch the Dodger games because again, it's at 9 o'clock in the morning at best. Sometimes it's at like
Right.
2 in the morning if it's a noon game for us. And so they're getting their first kind of real deep look at the players and people and the stories. And the Japanese people became enamored with Mookie and Freddie and multiple players. But the funniest one to me was they all, men and women, like kept commenting how cute Dave Roberts was. Not in like a physical sense, but they're like, the way he laughs and he's like everyone's dad.
Uh-huh.
And then when he went to Okinawa after winning in 25, no 24, to go to Japan, and he was greeted like a hero and everything. His Japanese is also very very cute to them, so it's kind of weird to see all these old grandmas in Japan and bachans calling him cute as well.
Uh-huh.
But that's the thing that if you guys ever kind of get curious and look online, like, oh, I wonder how American baseball is covered in Japan. If you go to like Sponichi, Full Count, all the usual Japanese baseball publications, you're gonna see like 90% Ohtani coverage, right?
Yeah.
Even when they do cover the Dodgers, it's pretty much be talking about Ohtani, Yamamoto, and Sasaki, and any of the Japanese players around the league, right? You'll see coverage about
Hmm.
Suzuki and uh, whoever else. But the reality is the the way the sort of in-depth nature of the Japanese fan is that they don't really that news doesn't really represent their fandom, right? They really get into it. They just like Koyori does. If you watch the stream and listen to her, someone actually did translate the entire stream, so you guys go look for that on YouTube. What a madman that guy was!
Hmm.
That was like a 2.5 hour long stream, but 3 hour stream. Um, but they knew if you follow like social media, especially Twitter, which is big in Japan, they do know every player, and
Oh,
they kind of scour American websites and Reddit and stuff like that to learn more about the players themselves. Like it's they're way more in depth with the players as people than we are here.
right.
Freddie's popularity stems in Japan predominantly from the whole situation with his injury and his son.
Mm.
They just thought that was like the coolest story ever. He's a warrior, that kind of thing. He had such a tough time, ended up getting World Series MVP. Which is a
Yeah.
great story for everybody, but um, I don't think it was emphasized as much here as it was in Japan. Same with Mookie Betts, how he struggled, how he's changing positions. They were really into that storyline, you know. He's won all these rings, and he's just great overall athlete. He's a bowler. We joke about it, but they really look at that and go, "Wow, this guy could do anything." So he's hugely
Yeah.
popular in Japan. Um, Obviously, they're big on Yamamoto because he's probably the greatest pitcher to ever come out of Japan. Honestly, like with just
Hmm.
from his credentials and awards alone, you could tell that. So yeah, it's interesting, like the disconnect between their media and their fandom, which you see here too. The
Hmm.
way like ESPN covers baseball versus what social media says about baseball are very different. Oh yeah, also same bring up. So she had some technical difficulties, so I don't know if this is planned or not, but she did switch to the Chicago game
Oh, cool.
to see Murakami. So she like after I think like the fourth inning of the Dodger game, you'll see her switch to the Cubs White Sox. So unfortunately, Imanaga was not pitching that day, but she did watch, and that's where she kind of demonstrated her depth of baseball knowledge, even though she didn't know every player. So I was very impressed actually. You don't
Yeah,
see
that's
that here,
cool.
man. We don't got enough like young girls who love baseball.
Nope. Yeah. Shout out to those that do though.
Yeah, there aren't many of them out there,
Yeah,
but we love you guys,
keep it up. Keep it up. Yeah.
right? So that was pretty cool. So you guys can check that out. Like I said, there's someone who clipped the whole thing and translated it. You can watch her original stream too, if you want to listen to it in Japanese. It's pretty funny, to be honest. Like it's such a it's one of those things where you look at, you're like, man, what a time to be alive, right? I never thought I would see like this virtual anime girl watching an American baseball game,
Yeah. That's crazy to think about, right?
right? Well, should we move on to more Dodger news? And you want to cover this one because this is pretty funny, not in a good way though.
Yeah. So it looks like good old Edwin Diaz is back on the IL. So we're not sure what it's for.
Well, when this article came out, they weren't sure, but it was announced that it's a neck injury,
Oh yeah, that's right.
which
So
which the joke I made, right?
somehow he and Will Smith ended up in the same car together or something. I don't know.
No,
What was
he
your
hurt his
joke?
neck because he has to keep snapping back to watch all those home runs fly out of the park.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was bad. Not the joke that he's giving up a ton of home
Yeah,
runs.
but yeah, he's back on IL. Um, I haven't seen a timetable or anything. Have you? I don't know.
No, But I mean, if they do the Will Smith thing with him too, I mean, he could be 15, 15, 15, and then 60-day all of a sudden.
Yeah. Now Will Smith, I think he's in the batting cages with the team this last week. And what was the other one they said too? Oh, Glasnow just had his last start in the minors with the. I think was it the Comets? Was he
He's with the
pitching there?
Comets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he'll be called up soon. That doesn't really help the bullpen, but at this point, it's looking like it might be the same as last year, which is the Tanner Scott and Roki Sasaki show in the playoffs.
Right.
Well,
Jesus.
especially now that Tanner's actually okay again.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a little scary on the mound because he's like Kenley was. He's gonna give up a couple hits. Guys are gonna get on
Yeah.
base, right? A little terrifying, you know. Anytime he comes out of that pen, I'm at full clinch. But more often than not, he's been able to get out of it. So kudos to you, Tanner Scott, Mr. BBL. A lot of people have already written off Edwin Diaz. I'm like, you know what? It's kind of a freak year. But maybe it's like with Tanner Scott last year. It was a freak year for him too, and he was hurt too.
Yeah.
And then he came back, and this year he's the guy that we wanted. And maybe next year that'll be it for Diaz. Who knows? Well, we'll have to wait and see if there's a season next year.
Yeah.
Let us pray.
Yeah, because I mean, what happens to all those contracts, right? Like, do they just get paused and add another year at the end? Or?
Yeah, I think that's what they said. Is they're all being they all essentially that year won't count on their contracts because they don't get paid while there's a lockout, right?
Right.
But I think they were saying their contracts will all be extended by a year. So that means we get Ohtani until 2035 instead of 2034.
Right.
And Yamamoto until 2037. Did I tell you I forgot about that Yamamoto's on a 12-year contract?
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
I was like, wow, that's right. I mean, he's also much younger than Ohtani.
But he's got opt-outs on well, I mean, Ohtani's opt-outs are
pretty.
What was it like? No Walters and no.
Well, his I think is really Friedman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Friedman. There's a bunch of weird gotchas in there he has, which are mostly like, look, if you're not gonna try to put together a good team, I can leave.
Mm-hmm.
Which I wonder if that's why they keep going so crazy with the spending. So
maybe, I don't know.
And for those wondering, we're going to talk about the Walters thing. We're not going to because I just don't know enough about it still.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, from what little I know in the world of finance, it's kind of a nothing burger right now. It is a lot of money, but it's probably nothing's going to happen in the end. So it is unfortunate what happened to the Lakers, though. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see what happens. But there's nothing's going to affect the Dodgers at this point, and nothing is indicating that. So
yeah, and it's changing. I mean, it's literally changing minute to minute. So any information that we'd give you guys right now is already old.
Yeah,
because we'd be going based off of whatever yesterday.
Yeah, news is breaking like as we're streaming, almost
and scrambling to cover whatever it is now. Yeah, so
yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, it's one of those things. I mean, I will say this: there was some weird dude on Twitter,
which is be more specific.
but he says that he's a reporter, and he said that there's like some weird, and this is the weird part, right? So he said that from his sources, he says that the finances are so bad that the Dodgers would cease to exist after 2027, and I'm like, that's just a headline grabber. That's not even that's not even true. Like, literally, like the fact is that the Dodgers are the most popular team in baseball worldwide because of the Ohtani contract, basically. It's like, yeah, within the States, I would agree with what this dude says. Like, maybe they're not the biggest team. There are maybe like two other teams that are bigger than the Dodgers, but like, you're not taking it into account the things that baseball wants to do, and baseball wouldn't let the Dodgers just disappear into nothing.
I mean, that's just someone who's a hater, really.
Yeah.
Probably a Padres fan. I mean, that's what you see on Reddit. Is everyone's looking for, oh, and how could this make the Dodgers go away or whatever? Like, yeah, you guys all say that, but baseball doesn't want that.
Yeah.
That would actually be one of the worst things that happen in baseball. Period.
Yeah.
Like you talk about lockouts and losing a season being catastrophic. No, losing a franchise would probably be the worst thing right now that happened in baseball, especially if it's the Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
And other people assortedly pointed out that this is not new to baseball. Cohen himself came out to defend Mark Walter, and Mark Walter told him, "Dude, shut up," because Cohen himself was also fined multiple times for insider trading.
Yeah.
Steinbrenner's record is also not squeaky clean.
Yep.
That's the financials craziness. Like him paying someone to spy on Dave Winfield. I don't know what the hell that was all about back then. That was weird.
I think that was like for his contract, right? Like
Something
he
like
didn't
that.
want to pay
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. They're trying to look for an excuse to like not pay him that year.
Yeah. This is before players self-reported on their motorbike injuries and
Yeah.
their horse flu medication.
And ringworm.
Yep.
It's always the ringworm.
What is it? They have ring-
Or floating bodies. But yeah, it's right now it's a nothing burger. Like it's bad for Mark Walter, but
It's a
not
bad look, yeah.
for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Because remember, he might be the majority owner. He's not the only owner.
Mm-hmm.
And there are way too many people who want to get on that action if he's forced to sell.
Yep.
Oh, believe me, everyone and their mom wants a piece of that pie.
Yeah. I mean,
Anyway,
that was the other thing too. Is like people were speculating that they were going to sell their share in the soccer team they owned in London.
in Chelsea, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he did already, right?
No. So they
Oh,
said that the group said that they weren't gonna sell, and that there was no, not that there wasn't any chance, but they aren't foreseeing that he's gonna sell,
mm,
and they wouldn't, and the group themselves would not allow him to sell
yeah,
the entire shares of that team. So he still would need to go through a committee to sell anything with the Dodgers, and
yeah.
none of those people. I mean, Magic is definitely not selling. Like that dude
No,
is super entrenched in other culture already, and
if anything, he'd probably try to find the funds to buy out what's left,
yeah,
which would be awesome. But at the same time, I don't know if he has that kind of. We're talking crazy money. Like Magic's rich, but I don't know if he got that kind of money. He could probably find it pretty easily, though.
like come on, Kareem,
Right?
just like the old days.
I know you got it under your mattress. Let's go bees between friends. Let's go.
Yeah.
But if you guys, side note, if you guys ever look into it, look into Magic's business dealings. He's a shrewd dude,
Yep.
and he credits Dr. Bus for teaching him that there's life beyond basketball. That you got to take care of yourself and get yourself ready for life after you play. So,
Yep.
anyways, let's not harp on that too much because it's a sore spot for Laker fans too. I'm barely Lakers fan. You're even more barely Lakers fan. It still sucks for us.
Yep.
So something other happy that happened. Ohtani hit his 30th home run of the season. This was earlier in the week, which gives him 6 straight 30 home run seasons, 30 or more really, because he hit what 59 and 55 or something like that for the Dodgers. So he's never hit under
Yeah.
30 for the Dodgers, and the season's not over yet, so we'll see where he ends up. I don't think he's getting to 50. It'd be crazy if he did. He's gonna have to go on a monster run, but he's the only active player to currently have 6 straight 30 home run or better seasons. And I think they say it's like only like the 11th or 14th all time to do it.
Yeah.
Not bad for a pitcher.
Right.
I think it was Jeff Passan who said, like, can we stop comparing him to Babe Ruth at this point because he's doing things Babe Ruth never did.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say he's the
Right.
next Babe Ruth. He's the first Shohei Ohtani. God,
Yep.
God willing, we'll have another player like this in our lifetime. I don't know because he's the only one in our lifetime to do this. So we'll see what happens. But kudos to Ohtani. I'm sure he doesn't care that much about personal accolades. He just wants to win another World Series.
Yep. More championships.
Yep. That's why he came here. What do you say? 9 more times?
Yeah.
He's got 2 out of 10 so far. Settle down, LeBron.
Right?
Not 1, not 2. I think it was Friedman told him after the interview. He's like, I told Shohei, look, it's not this easy, okay? Like, if you don't just make the World Series every year, that's not normal.
Oh God, yeah.
don't think this is gonna be every year. It'd be awesome if it was. Don't get us wrong, but this is baseball after all. So you'll take the next slide because you brought this up to me,
Yeah. Speaking of baseball and getting all jacked up,
right?
So this was actually announced a while back. I think it was for the All-Star weekend.
Well,
That Mountain Dew was
the can or whatever it was, right? Or the special or
yeah.
whatever.
So this box was on sale through Mountain Dew's TikTok shop. That it was a special package. Basically, you got a can of Mountain Dew Baja Blast by Baseball or X Baseball, however you want to say it, a ball, and you got an entry into, I think it's like going to see the World Series.
Ah, that's cool.
So yeah, so we just unfortunately found out about it now. Otherwise, we would have probably bought some of this stuff,
right?
Just to open and have, because I mean it looks pretty sweet. Aside from the sort of actually being sweet. but yeah, congrats on anybody that was able to snag one and didn't resell it like an asshole. But
oh, I'm sure most of them did.
Yeah.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah, so that's the contest, I guess. But what's going on around the league?
Yeah, let's check the standings. We started with the vastly inferior American League. Senior circuit for life. Hold on, I gotta do my weekly. Angels. Hey, they're not in last anymore.
Yeah, dude. I was just about to say that. I was like, hey, they're coming up.
Progress.
They're the only team in that division that had a winning record last week.
Yeah. And now we can look forward to the end of the year post by the Angels where we're still the only team to never lose 100 games.
Right.
We may have lost 97, but we didn't lose 100.
Yeah. Wasn't it a couple of years ago that they lost 99 and they were like dodged a bullet on that one?
Yep. Yeah. And then last year was like 90 losses.
Yeah, it was something.
So they're flirting with it for sure. Start with the East. The Rays, despite the last week of baseball, have actually extended their lead of the Yankees, so it's 4 games. The Red Sox were super, super, super hot, and now they're just kind of tepid. Still playing good baseball.
The Red Sox.
Yeah, still playing good baseball. They are still very much in the wild card. I think they're actually second place in the wild card, or third place, or yeah, second place in the wild card right now.
Second place.
Yeah. So they're in the playoffs. Cool. Can't.
It was so wild that
say that for the Blue Jays or Orioles though. Though they aren't that far back if you really think about it.
Yeah, I mean the Blue Jays are.
They have a shot.
Striking distance. Yeah, it's going to depend on their record against the Guardians and the Rangers, who are all very similarly. What's it called? Their win losses are very similar to each other right now.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because the AL East is basically knife fight. Well, I mean, we said it last week. It's a knife fight till somebody comes out and like is just the name the last two. What's it called? wild cards. So we're gonna play that first weekend or whatever.
Yeah.
And yeah, like all there's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams within 9 games of them.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. It is very tight in the AL, but it's because they're all not great.
Turbine. Yeah.
But it makes for some really fun storylines. Like look at the Central.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have the White Sox leading the division after 2 years after losing 120 games or 122, whatever it was, some crazy number. So they're definitely like, I think everyone's rooting for them at this point.
Yeah.
Murakami's been awesome. Our favorite Dodger legend Miguel Vargas has been playing really well this year. Not recently, but in general, he's been playing pretty good this year. You know, they got they have the buzzes of the Pope. They just had their Pope hat giveaway, which is awesome.
Right.
I think it was like a week or two ago. The Twins are right there with them. The Guardians are right there with them. The Tigers, you know, despite January School Bowl, are still kind of in range. Like they're not that far back of the wild card.
Yeah.
The only one in that division who really doesn't have much of a chance, realistically, is the Royals.
Yeah.
And it's not that they've been mathematically eliminated; they're not a very good team right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think it's gonna be. I mean, if certain things happen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Potentially, like we could see 2 division. What's it called? 2 division leaders go into the playoffs from the AL with losing records.
It's potential. Yeah. I mean, definitely from the West.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Like just starting and being 500 right now, the Astros are like, I don't even know how they're doing. Like, they're just holding on by the the string of their G, as they say.
Right. Pretty much the whole division has been bad. It's just a couple teams were worse, which is why the Astros are in first place.
Yeah.
You know?
And the Mariners are right there too. Like they're within that 8, 9-game spread of.
Yeah, with like what 5 weeks to go.
Yeah.
Or a little more than 5 weeks to go. Yeah. So it's gonna be a crazy last like week of baseball for the AL.
Oh yeah, I love that shit.
It's gonna be exciting.
Right.
That's the best baseball. You live and die with every game. Like, oh no.
Right. Especially when they play each other and they make up a whole game instead of dude, it's like realistically, this is my favorite part of the year for baseball.
Yeah.
Because there's so many changes and because things are just day to day, it's just something new. And like, I mean, I know people are like, oh, we want parity. Like, dude, look at the fucking American League. Like, and not even that. If you look at the National League too, which we will in a second, but it's not like somebody's running away with it.
Yeah.
Right? Like in each division, teams are within that's almost that exact same spread. Or 1 or 2 games of it. So like 10 or 11 games. But
the irony of like, baseball saying we need a salary cap for better parity. It's like the irony is they already fixed the parity problem by adding a third wild card.
Yeah.
Because now more teams are not selling.
Yeah.
Because that third spot is within range for most of them, and now it's not a one game playoff anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So like, oh, we have a real shot at this. Look at the Tigers last year.
Yeah, you just got to get hot at the right time, and you could potentially cruise through the freaking playoffs. I mean, the best example of that, I don't think they were a wild card that year, but it was the Rockies.
Yeah,
like they got super hot at the right time. Like that ended up being their problem because the American League ended up going, I think it was like 7 games in their championship.
Oh yeah.
For their championship series, so they sat for 11 days.
They cooled down. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but if the other, championship series had finished around the same time and they had started like almost right away, like they potentially could have already had their first World Series championship.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I know that's a little bit of a stab to you Rockies fans, but you guys know that it's true. Like that
Well,
cool
at the
down
same
really
time,
did.
it's like we've been very open that we've always liked the Rockies, and I don't think anyone hates the Rockies.
Yeah, I think yeah,
It's like the most unhateable team in baseball for some reason.
yeah. They're like they're like the they're like the Cubs before they won their championship.
That's true.
Lovable losers. Everybody is like cool with them. Like
Yeah. Well, plus the
yeah, as soon as
Rockies, look at the guys they had back then. Todd Helton.
yeah,
Even Dante Bichette before he found out he was a jerk.
hmm was it like Tulowitzki? No, he was already
Tulowitzki.
gone.
Hmm.
Was it Story? I
Yep.
think.
You had and Bud Black was managing there, and he was actually doing okay.
Yeah,
And I mean, there's just been so many great players and moments that came out of the Rockies over the years. It's kind of, and plus Dinger is the best mascot in baseball. Period.
yep.
Yep.
Dinger.
Well, since we're on the NL, let's NL. Let's talk about what's going on over there. So cruising over to the senior circuit. You wanna set us off here?
Yeah. So let's see. The Bravos are. They're. I mean, they had a big enough cushion that right now, when they're on a bit of a losing skid, they're not really being that hurt by the Phillies being on a really hot streak.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they are within 5 games.
Yep.
Uh, the Marlins aren't. I mean, they're again another team that's not technically out yet,
Yeah.
but
It feels like they are. Yeah.
yeah, but being 11 games back, they still potentially have a chance to at least get into a wild card situation.
Yeah. They're in somewhat range of that third or second or third spot in the wild card.
Yeah.
Maybe
So
maybe so.
yeah, same with the Nationals. The Mets are. I don't want to call them completely out, but they're still a mess right now. So
Yeah. They
they're
won some games this last week, but
Mets-
it's too little, too late.
yeah, they would have needed to have more positives throughout the entire season than negatives. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, I mean, right now, I guess their goal would be to finish 50, 500.
Yeah.
Like that would probably put them in the best situation to go into next. Well, the potential season that may be next year. um, if they go, dude, if they go any into the off season anywhere near 500 or above, oh man, dude, watch out. I
Yeah.
think the Mets really next year will be they'll be they'll be a problem for
Yeah.
sure. The Brewers are just man, they're bulldozing everybody apparently. 22-0.
Right.
But they're playing out of their minds right now. I mean, their 5-5 record within the last 10 doesn't really speak to what they've been doing. But it has allowed the Cubbies to come back and kind of close that gap that they had, where they kind of took off in a little bit in July, and then they've been slowly reeling them in.
Yeah.
Through this month. Cardinals, another team that's kind of out of it, but not really at this
I mean,
point.
really,
They're
like the
still,
whole Central kind of has a shot if you think about it.
yeah, it's almost like last year, because
Yeah.
weren't all the teams, like all the wild card teams from the
Yeah.
Central last year? So yeah, I mean we could potentially see a Brewers, Cubs, Cardinals, maybe Pirates, depending on what happens. I mean,
Well, the next
Phillies would be the kind of
two series of the Dodgers become very crucial, not only for the Dodgers but for the other teams, because Dave has been very outspoken about wanting to not be a wild card in a wild card game this year. And a lot of that I think has to do with age, right? Like everyone's older now. You need that rest, so he doesn't want them to play potentially another 3 games, right?
Yeah, an additional.
And so the next 2 series the Dodgers starting tomorrow is the Pirates first, and so the Dodgers are currently second place, second seed. They need to keep winning to maintain that second seed, right? They don't want to fall into the 3rd seed.
Yeah,
And the Pirates are playing for their lives right now to get into the wild card. And the series immediately after that is the Bravos. So you have a battle of 2 first-place teams The Dodgers have been stumbling as of late, despite the record. This shows, they're 7-3 last 10, but it hasn't been a very pretty 7-3.
Yeah, for
Again,
sure.
and the Braves are 4-6, but it hasn't been a bad 4-6.
Hmm.
They've run into some bad luck. They've stumbled a bit. They're still a very, very good team. They have some injuries and things dealing with, but that is going to be potentially a very important series coming to the end of the year. Just like it was for the Brewers. The Dodgers did not do themselves any favors by losing to the Brewers because that could be a tiebreaker for the number one seed. And same thing with the Braves coming
Yeah.
up. So
Yeah, because I mean, realistically, they want the 1 versus 6 matchup essentially.
Yeah.
After the wild card, right? Yeah. So
yeah, but they also immediately just want that extra 4 or 5 days off. That's really what they're gunning for, I think, at this point. More than being 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
Facing the 6
Yeah,
or the
well,
5, I don't think matters as much as just we need that extra day off because everyone's freaking old.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. I was like, I was looking at a report right on Tucker's disaster season. Is
Yeah.
what they had called it, and it was like, yeah, it was like Pages and Tucker are the only ones on that team right now that are under 30 years old.
Right? Well, rookie too, technically,
And it's
but
like,
we're talking about position
yeah,
players, right?
well,
Yeah.
position players, yeah, yeah. So it's like, damn, that's crazy to think about, and yeah, these guys are probably hitting around that time where their bodies are aching every night, and they're
Oh
trying
yeah.
to
I mean, Mookie's talked about on his
ice
podcast that
down.
he's had
Yeah.
to do more self care than ever before in his career.
Mm-hmm.
He can't go bowling after every game. He joked about it. Like, I don't want to get hurt. I'm just
Yeah.
sore. And Freddie obviously, has come off multiple ankle injuries, and now he's accepting having days off. He gets it. He's not 26-year-old rookie phenom Freddie Freeman anymore. He's 35-year-old veteran slap hitter Freddie Freeman, right? And plus, he said he wants to play, potentially until he's 40. And if he's going to
Yeah.
do that, he's going to have to take care of his body, and get his rest. They're going to have to go on that
Mm-hmm.
Ohtani regimen of sleeping 12 hours a day.
Right.
I mean, we'd all love to do that,
Right.
but it's just not feasible for most of us.
That'd be so nice.
Yep. But yeah, I think the Central's going to be a knife fight. I think all those teams
Oh,
are in
for sure.
range. They all hate each other. The Reds are probably the least likely, but they still, I mean, they're still not a bad team. They're not a great team, but they're a very dynamic
Mm-hmm.
team. The Pirates too are essentially defying all odds. Like, Skeens has not been Skeens recently, right? He's been
Yeah.
kind of falling off. But I mean, O'Neill, not O'Neill Cruz. Is O'Neill Cruz? Yeah. Offensively,
On the
they've been doing.
Pirates, yeah.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
doing pretty good. Like, not very un-Pirates like offense. This
Mm-hmm.
whole season. The Cardinals too. The expectations were not that high for them, and I think they're actually playing above where everyone thought they were going to be. Same for the Phillies. Phillies had much higher expectations, but after going, remember that was the beginning of the year, they were like 5-20 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone's like, "Oh, they're
Yeah.
cooked. Like, it's over for them." I think I even said that, like, "Oh crap, they're never coming back with this kind of deficit." And look at them. They're number two. They're the number 2 wild card right now. You know, and going to the West, look at the Padres.
Yeah.
They didn't sell like everyone expected them to, and they kind of turned a little bit of a corner there. And they're number 3 in the wild card right now. So and the Diamondbacks are right up their ass,
Yep.
as is the rest of the NL Central. So that it's the wild card race is more exciting than the division leader race in both leagues right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, maybe more so in the National League because the division leaders don't like they're going to lose their divisions. Like, I don't foresee the Braves, Brewers, or Dodgers losing their division at this point.
Yeah.
But the wild card is just going to keep shuffling. through the end of the season. And the American League is just gonna be, like you said, a knife fight, dude. Everyone's coming out bloody.
Yeah.
If those
Yeah,
who
it's
always
crazy.
those who want to know, the way to win a knife fight is to not get in one.
Yeah.
As someone who's trained in knife fighting, I will tell you that everyone gets cut. Movies are bullshit. And don't hold your knife backwards because it looks cool. Anyways, um, yeah, the only guys in the NL who are really, really out of it, besides like you said, the Nationals and Mets, are the Giants and Rockies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, again, they haven't mathematically been eliminated, but they've been practically mathematically eliminated. So
Yeah, it's great. It's crazy, man.
yeah,
Yeah, if you want to watch potentially like the downfall of a, I mean, well, that's the problem, right? It's like none of these guys in the AL have been in the like the leaders of their division for long enough to be like, oh yeah, that's the team that's going to be
or they haven't
the one
also
to
run
be
away with their division, even if they were in the
in
lead.
the
Like
league.
White Sox were in first
Yeah,
place for a while, but they were always like only 2 games ahead. You know?
yeah, yeah. It hasn't been like there hasn't been a dominant team
Yeah.
basically. Like everybody's like kind of I mean, even the fucking West, which is like a joke of a of a division, right?
Oh,
Like,
they're shuffling first place like every week. It feels like.
yeah, like
The Angels were in first for a
like
while,
Astros, Mariners, Rangers, Angels. Yeah, the Angels were in first for a
and
minute.
the A's were too.
It's crazy.
I think every team in that division had been first place at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
So, yeah, but I mean, again, it's a ultimately it ends up being a vibe thing, and
Yeah.
so maybe we should check this week's vibes.
Here we are. And if it looks familiar, that's because it is.
Yay! Everybody's doing okay.
Same.
Yeah, but a little bit different. Where the Padres hopped over the Diamondbacks last week,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so it's basically exactly the same. Now, some Padres fans out there might argue like, no, the Padres should be an awesome, but I think we came to a consensus where they haven't won enough yet for the Fernando tongue waggle to come out.
Yeah.
Like every night.
Yeah.
Like right now it's a little, he makes a play, he stares into the infield.
Yeah.
He still doesn't have the tongue out. Once the tongue comes out, then we can
But been great.
then we can move on to great. Yeah.
Well, once they're solidly in like if they catch the Cubs for second wild card,
Oh yeah.
right? Or for first wild card, then they'll be in great for sure.
Yeah. Totally doable.
Yeah. They're not that far
Totally
back.
doable.
Got 5 weeks left. Over 5 weeks left. So Dodgers will stay at normal because, yes, they swept the Rockies, but it's still the Rockies, and they're still kind of offensively stumbling. Edwin Diaz going down, but Glassow's coming back, so it's kind of like meh, right? It's very mid. But they're comfortable with their position in the division. But like I said, Doc is chasing that 1 or 2 seed, which they have right now, but they're trying to hold on to it with some very tough series coming up. And I just realized I misspelled Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks. That's the Boston version. No D.
Oh, Diamond Diamond.
Right? The D-bags, as we call them. They're still feeling good because they're still in striking distance. Because they're snakes. But
Yes.
they just gotta play a little better. And they need the Padres to kind of slow down a little bit, and they'll be right. But they're still in position for wild cards, so I think they actually are the number 3 wild card, aren't they? I don't remember.
In the NL?
Yeah.
No.
Are they not?
No. So right now it's Phillies.
That's right. Phillies and Cubs, and then Padres, right?
Padres,
okay.
Yeah.
But there's still a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Corbin Carroll needs to play better. I mean, he's being okay now, but you got to be the Corbin Carroll that we know and love.
Yep.
It's Corbin time.
It's Corbin time.
And their pitching needs to be a little less suspect.
Very.
And Gigantes and Rockies are still in the role because they just accepted their fate at this point.
Mhm.
Which they have been for. I think the Rockies have been normal for most of the year. Actually, I think they're the only team that never, besides Dodgers, never be negative on this chart. Since we started doing it.
Yeah.
They were good for a little while, and now they're back to normal again. So
Yeah.
anything else to add, or should we move on?
Yeah, I think that's good for now. I mean, everybody's just playing up to their potential, really.
Everyone's just vibing.
Yep.
Except for the Dodgers, their vibes are kind of all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. And are we becoming the cast of record for bad vibes?
Yeah,
I mean,
because hate to be a downer, but we did want to spend some time on this because it's important news for Dodger fans and baseball fans as a whole.
mm-hmm.
So sorry to bring the mood down, but we'll still try to have fun with it. Not to make light of it, but it was announced this week, and I'm sure any baseball fan has heard of this. Tommy John passed away. Now, Tommy John had been sick for a while. He's also pretty old, but this is it brings up a lot of conversation about the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy John was, by all accounts, a stat accumulator, right? He played for 26 seasons. That's crazy.
Yep.
But his ERA is not terrible, right? Because like Orwell played for a long time too, but his career ERA took a big dive back into his career.
Yeah.
Tommy John arguably was stronger in the second half of his career post surgery than he was in the first half. He actually played longer after the surgery than in the beginning. Wait, should we explain that? So, for those who don't know, it's called Tommy John surgery because of Tommy John.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also a Dodgers week, so I should probably go more in depth about that. Or you want to just go skip to that and talk about it right now?
I think we included it in part of the Dodger of the Week, so
yeah,
we could probably talk about it at the same time. So
yeah, but his legacy for baseball is not just his stats, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's that the surgery's called Tommy John. First of all, because it rolls off the tongue better, but it was an unknown surgery for baseball players at that time.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a brand new surgery; it had been done before, not many times. But it was. Dr. Frank Jobe said this is pretty much the only way to save your career, if you want to risk it. And God, I mean, how many pitchers' careers have been saved by this surgery ever since?
Right, countless, I would say.
Yeah, even high schoolers matter getting Tommy John. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's even to the point where, I mean, we make fun of floating bodies, but
yeah,
essentially that's like a precursor to potentially having to get Tommy John surgery, right? So the fact that the surgery led to the point where we can pinpoint when the UCL is breaking down is making the sport better, because these guys aren't having to go through a full year of recovery time because of the surgery itself. So not only did it extend his own career and other players' careers, but it's leading to medical advancements in that field where we're starting to pick it up earlier. And then, so hopefully this whole thing with, like, I mean, we talked about it. I mean, that was like our thing for a while too, right? Like, what is causing pitchers' arms to break down? Is it the pitch clock? Is it the hurry?
Yeah,
having to
max
pitch
effort all the time.
Yeah, like what exactly is the cause of it? But it's being offset a little bit by the floating bodies that they're discovering within their, and really it's also because these guys are now more open to talking about it
Yeah.
as well, which is also a thing that Tommy John did.
Yeah, and
right?
we'll discuss that too. Well, let's go ahead and move on, because there's a story about that that's important to the surgery and the way things were back then.
Hmm.
So Tommy John, Dodger of the Week, Thomas Edward Johnson Jr. If you're nasty, he played for several teams, but as we always do, we focus on this player's time on the Dodgers, right?
Hmm.
So it's the Dodgers 72, 74. The gap is for the surgery, so that's why he's not there in 75. It was different back then. That's a whole another story. And then he rejoined the Dodgers with a brand new elbow in 77 to 76 to 78. Had his All Star in 78. Unfortunately, again, he was a stat accumulator, right? No Cy Youngs, no hitters, none of that kind of crazy stuff. He was always solid though for a very long time, which is weird
Hmm.
considered that the thing that he's most famous for is having elbow surgery. But he
Yeah.
became a very reliable pitcher. Now in 75, technically is when he started having problems, or was 74. Um, and he was having pain in his elbow, and they said, okay, well, Frank Jobe at the time was the team doctor.
Hmm.
And so he says, okay, well, let's ice it up. Let's take a look. Let's see if it kind of can heal. Let's push your start back and let's see what happens. And that's what they did. He still had the pain, and that's when they went for X-rays, which again were not as good then as they are now. And that's when it was discovered that he had a UCL tear.
Hmm.
And again, going back to this is the era that baseball was in the 70s. He continued to pitch after that for I want to say 3 more games, and it was just terrible. Right, the pain was incredible, no control, no power, and that's when they're like, yeah, you're not going to be able to pitch like this. And they looked into what else can we do, or what is it, and then Frank Job kind of brought, well, I mean, there's one thing we could do, but no one's ever done it. And looking at the specter of, okay, well, if I don't do this, I'm never pitching again.
Hmm.
If I do this, I still may never pitch again, but it's a maybe, right?
Yeah.
Because no one knew what the recovery time was going to be like, what the physical therapy, like it was all an unknown, right? That's what's crazy to me. Like that's a big risk, especially in an era before these contracts we have now for baseball,
Hmm.
with all the medical care and everything that's always covered by them. The teams did pay for it, but again, the contracts aren't. The CBA isn't organized the way it is now that it was back then, where they get medical care for the duration of their contract, right?
Hmm.
So it was a huge risk. But the alternative is he just never plays, period, right? And again, I remember seeing an article where Job said, it's a potential that could still go wrong and it could get worse.
Yeah.
You could lose the function of your arm, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, people don't think about how they'll consider that a brave move, but I think it's a brave move
Hmm.
because your options are you're never going to pitch again either way, right? Potentially.
Yeah.
But now you're like, okay, well, we can try this, but we don't know what kind of damage we're going to do to your elbow and your nerves.
Hmm.
You may lose feeling in your arm. You may lose your arm if things go south.
Yeah.
It's a very invasive surgery, especially back then. You know, and
Hmm.
it's not just your arm; it's your leg too. You got to get tendon from somewhere.
Yep.
You got to drill holes in the bone, tie the tendons in. I mean, it's a pretty crazy surgery that we take for granted nowadays. And I can only imagine what it would be like to be like in an office and Dr. Job's like, well, let me explain what we're gonna do. Well, first we're gonna slice your leg open and cut off one of your tendons, and then we're gonna cut your elbow open. We're gonna gut you like a fish. We're gonna cut that tendon
Mhm.
away, drill a bunch of holes, and essentially like super glue and tie knots on these tendons to put a tendon back into your elbow.
Right.
That sounds crazy, right?
Hmm.
Now they have like those, like Ohtani had the non-invasive one. Like, there's all different kinds now, but I mean, this is not orthoscopic surgery era. This is literally we're gonna flay you open. You know. And
Yeah.
again, no one knew if he could even recover from this. He didn't either. And
Yeah.
that's why there's that famous picture of him with the little rubber bands, like working on his finger grip and getting those tendons working again. And it's amazing that he actually had a arguably better and longer career after the surgery.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean at that time, like any little loss of control, and you're basically let go.
Yeah. And
Like
remember,
that
I mean,
was
this is
that
when
was
guys
it.
went complete game all the time.
Yeah.
Like everyone pitched their arm fell
Yeah.
off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, literally.
In his case, yeah, literally for him, right? And
Mm-hmm.
for Sandy Koufax and for Horsheiser, they all did it. That was their style back then. That's why people blame Tommy for that, but that was par for the course.
Mm-hmm.
Fernando did it too. Fernando didn't have to go like 8 complete games to start his career, but he did.
Yeah.
But it's hard to imagine where baseball would be without him taking this risk.
Yeah.
And kudos to Dr. Job too, right?
Yeah.
Because not only did he recommend it, he performed it, and it worked. And he went on to do, God, I wonder how many he did, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wonder if we can look that up.
Like how many he did?
Oh yeah, I mean it's got to be dozens, hundreds, maybe. I don't know. It says he is estimated to have performed 1,000 or more Tommy John surgeries over his career.
Damn.
That is wild, right? Dr. Job gave Tommy John just a 1% chance of pitching again before taking a tendon from his wrist, actually did his wrist, not his leg, and reattaching it to his elbow. Crazy.
Yeah.
1% chance. Like hearing that, right? And we're going to slice your wrist open. So you may not be able to use that either. I think,
Right.
obviously, they probably use the other wrist, not his throwing wrist, but still not something you want to risk, right? Normally.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they still tell you, because I mean it's not the same as was it carpal tunnel, right?
Yeah.
But it's a very similar surgery in that they're getting a ligament from a different place to replace the one that has weakened or deteriorated over time. And they tell you to this day, like, this may not work. Like,
Yeah.
you could lose sensation in your hands. I mean, you could still see what you're doing, but you don't have that same grip comfort or whatever. And so it's still a highly dangerous thing to do.
Yeah. And I
That's
think,
why a lot of doctors now are like, they
yeah, I think it
recommend
was,
against it.
I remember hearing Oral kind of go on a little rant about it one time because I think it was when Strasburg came up.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, it was about Walker Bueller because Bueller already had Tommy John, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got drafted, he got Tommy John almost immediately. And Earl went on to talk about how risky Tommy John surgery actually is. Like he said, everyone takes
Yeah.
it for granted. That oh, you get Tommy John, you'll be fine. He said, yeah, but it's not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting better, but
Yeah.
because he had it too. Roshaza got it
Yeah. But
in the 90s, I want to say.
yeah.
Yeah,
I also ultimately it's a major surgery,
yeah,
regardless of how you look at it. Like, yeah, will it extend your pitching career? Yes, but it's still dangerous because any number of things can go wrong. Like
yeah,
like they could, the hand could slip. I mean, maybe they're turning more towards robots for doing it, and they're like way more precise.
hmm
But at the time, like, doctor could slip. Somebody could accidentally bump into his foot.
yep.
Like, these are things that
Or
commonly
you pinch
occurred
a
in
nerve or
surgery
something,
rooms.
you don't really realize it, right? So
Yeah.
it's. But also,
Hey, like you sort of,
I think it's a good time to take the time to shout out to Dr. Job too.
yeah. Oh yeah, for
As
sure.
much as we give all the credit to Tommy John because the procedure is named after him colloquially, but Dr. Job has saved so many athletes' careers
Hmm.
in his life.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, not that he was, I didn't want to imply that he's a bad surgeon or whatever.
No.
Just that it's a potential risk. But yeah, I mean, definitely, they both had to have a certain level of courage. One to even suggest it to to Tommy John and be like, hey, 99% chance of failure.
Yeah.
But there's a 1% chance that it could work and you can start pitching again, within, I don't think they even had a timeline at that,
No, that's what I remember. They
rate.
didn't. He talked about it like, yeah, we had no idea if you were going to come
Yeah.
back or how long it would take, right?
Yeah. And I think that's kind of like one of the things that helped, I think, kind of promote it was probably the time frame of when he actually had it done.
Yeah.
Right? Because it was September of 74 and the season was winding down already at that point.
Yeah.
And so, they didn't hear back from him until not the following spring training, but the spring training after that.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, holy shit. Like, he really came back a year after, and then winning, I think he went 500 like the year he came back, right?
Yeah.
So like, but he still was able to pitch at, maybe not like his 100% when prior to the surgery, but he was definitely back and better than zero control,
Yeah.
all pain.
Yep.
So I think that's really what pushed, a lot of people to go and search out Dr. Joe for that surgery in regards to their arms.
That and like
And
what really helped too was like it developed the recovery process.
Mm-hmm.
Because Oral spoke this too. It's like one of the reasons so many pitchers are so eager or willing to get Tommy John. A lot of them do come back stronger than before the surgery.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it's not the surgery he thinks that does it, which I've heard my own orthopedic surgeon kind of said the same thing. It's like it's not like your tendon from your wrist or your thigh is actually that much stronger than the one that was in your elbow. He says it's the intense physical training or physical therapy you go through. These are exercises and things you do to your muscles you normally wouldn't do as a pitcher.
Yeah.
He said that's why they come back sometimes better than they did before they had it. So that's why he thinks too many people are willing to do it because of that. He said it's not the lesson is not the surgery that fixed your arm or made you stronger. It was the physical therapy, which over years more players have adopted. Doing finger exercises, doing heavy ball exercises. You see that more and more.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, it's great. It's crazy.
But also shout out to his nickname, the Bionic Man, which people of a certain age will not know what that means. Listen, kids, there was a TV show back in the olden days called The $6 Million Man. And it was a guy who was he in a car crash? I try to remember the
I
whole
think
story now.
so.
Yeah, a car crash. Essentially, his body was wrecked. He was in pieces, and we have the technology, and we can make him stronger, and that's what they did.
Yeah, we can rebuild him.
Yeah, they rebuilt him stronger with he became the Bionic Man, but he was actually called the $6 Million Man. But $6 million was a lot back then.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
I think Rojas makes that kind of money. And Kike does too.
Uh-huh.
Also, funny side note: the actor who played the $6 Million Man was Steve Austin, but he wasn't Stone Cold. Or the character was Steve Austin. Sorry.
Yeah.
Lee Majors. Is that the
Lee
actor?
Majors.
Yeah,
Is
Lee Majors.
the actor,
Yeah. God, look at us remembering crazy old shit.
yeah.
I can remember Lee Majors, but I can't remember what I had for lunch today.
That's hilarious. And what's her name? Lindsay Wagner was one of the girls, I think.
No, she was Wonder Woman.
No, Lindsay Wagner wasn't Wonder Woman.
Wasn't she?
Wait, was she? No.
Maybe look this up.
It was.
Oh, she was Wonder Woman. I'm thinking of a different. I'm thinking of the other What's her name was Wonder Woman? Oh god,
Linda Carter.
Linda Carter. Yeah.
I'm dying.
Also, Ford spokesman woman for like forever.
Like the voice?
No, all the commercials for Ford. Remember? It was Linda Carter.
Oh yeah. Man, that was what a time to be alive.
Right?
What a woman.
if you guys never get a chance to watch the old Wonder Woman, you should.
Yeah, spin and tick.
Yeah, it was. Man, now you're like, wow, this is so hokey, but it was awesome back then.
Mm-hmm. Like, this is what you guys called television back then? Yes, this is exactly what we called
And we loved
television
it.
back then. Yep.
That's why it was so shocking
man,
to us when Xena Warrior Princess came out.
Right?
Because she was like Wonder Woman with actual moves.
And her, what's it called? Her chakra?
Oh, yeah. And just a hint of homosexuality. Okay, not a hint, but yes.
A heavy sprinkling.
Yeah. A light dusting.
Right.
Wonder Woman did have a lot of kind of S&M undertones.
Mm-hmm.
With the lasso and being tied up all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, we really went off the rails there, but anyways, shout out Tommy John, shout out Dr. Job. Dr. Job, I think, passed away in, was it 2014? It's been a while. I remember
Dr. Job?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it was a while back because I remember the announcement. It was a very, very sad day for Dodger fans and a lot of people around the world or around baseball. But I think they did. He's in the Hall of Fame. Not obviously not with a plaque or anything, but he's been added as a contributor, whatever you want to call him, right?
Yeah, 2014. Yeah, passed away March.
Yeah. Well, I think that wraps us up for the week. So thank you everybody for riding along with us for another 2-hour ramble. Only 2 hours. Sometimes it's 3. Or more.
Okay. Yeah, it really depends. It just really depends on what we're talking about.
Yeah, how into it we get. Man, that slideshow needs a lot of work. The picture's sideways now. Anyways, I just noticed that. But thanks everyone for riding along with us. The traditional, please hit that like and subscribe. Please send us some comments. Again, we appreciate feedback, but don't just tell us we suck. Be specific. Why do we suck? What do we suck at?
Yes.
And don't bring our mothers into this because we'll fight back. Well, Cali will. He's our dedicated talkback guy.
I'll fucking punch you to oblivion. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I'm not so good at that. You are way better than I am. But thanks everyone for joining us. Whoever did. We will see you next time.
Yeah, good seeing you guys. Talk to you later.